call out and say, hey, Miss Maggio, or hey, Mr. Williams, look at this, okay? So you guys should be on the lookout for tracks and every other cool thing. Got it? All right. There's something right past the gate that we're going to stop and look at, but this parking lot is super icy. So just walk carefully, and we'll... This branch is dead, but this one you can tell is alive. Let's do this. Oh yes, there's some right there too.
There's also some over there too.
Do you know what? Okay, boys and girls, raise your hand if you saw a second kind of bud when you were exploring on your own, a different kind of bud. Awesome. So 1 second. Some of you have noticed that...
Hey, boys and girls, raise your hand if you're listening. You can stop. You can tell we're getting deeper into the area here, and there's more bluffs on the edges. So just keep looking around, and all the trees that have fallen, this is a cool trail.
And feel how it's going to start to get colder. I can already feel it on my face a little bit as we get into the gorge.
And now I see it. In the past, I've never seen deer tracks down here. But today we're seeing deer tracks. And what kind of track do you think this is?
Oh, rabbit.
What do you think?
Turkey?
What do you think?
Rabbit?
I'm just going to look and see if it's my wife or the bus garage. I answer it. Nope.
None of them?
None of them. All right. Do you want to talk more about this track?
Yeah, sure. Okay, let me
She likes to demonstrate the walk on this track.
Although this is a little bit tricky.
Is it a deer?
All right, boys and girls. So when we are figuring out, I'm going to give you the expert level info. You ready for this? Okay. When we're figuring out who made a track, we first have to look at the shape of what was left behind. So if I look at this one, I can see that in this shape I see a hoof mark, right? And so I know it had to be a hoofed animal, right? Is this a tiny animal that made it? No, because it's kind of big. So we can judge the size of the animal, what type of animal, from the shape of the footprint. So I know that you guys are not at a great angle for this, but so I'll let you know that in these marks, watch this, 2 front paws next to each other, and then 2 back paws next to that. It makes a group of 4. 2, 2. Okay, there's 2, 2. And there's only one animal that makes its tracks like that. Okay. Shall I give you some hints about it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. When it's making its pattern like that,
There's a spider.
There's not. Oh.
It was on this thing.
Everything's coming
Caleb!
out today. Warm weather.
Caleb, you can't step over those.
Now everybody knows, right? Yeah. With a big bushy tail on 3, let's say what it is. 1, 2, 3.
Squirrel!
Right. So there is one of its paw prints left, but we'll keep looking for more of them.
Hey, boys and girls, don't forget to start looking at the bluffs at the Icicles.
Whoa!
Yeah, I know.
Brody Nolan.
Oh yeah, right. And hopefully we're going to see some really bigger ones too. Every once in a while you may have noticed I just stop and look at the snow. And you might be wondering, what is he looking at in the snow? This time of year, and a day like today when it's
All the normal
All
times.
the normal ones.
Yep. But they shifted weekends on us. So like the Dells is only the first one? What we do?
rushing down here. Just kind of use your imagination now. And we're underwater. And the glacier, the water is just flowing like crazy down here. And it's got rocks in it, and we have to dodge them. But also the rocks that are in the water.
Got my toe.
Oh, look at these, huh?
I want to eat it. Look, there's a secret tunnel back here. There's a secret tunnel. Look. This is just for you. It looks like a cave under there. It looks like Mr. Williams, can I go up there?
Wait.
Can I go up there?
Tell you what, we're going to go up in another spot. We're not going to go up here. Slowly here. Oh, this is awesome here.
We're sliding down. Yeah, I'm sliding down, please. It looks like a movie right now. Whoa. What's over here? Wow. Dude, that's so cool. This is so cool. This is so cool. This is amazing. This is cool. I love it. I've been there. Wait, you can sit under here when you're training. Ah, you stupid rain. You can't get me. Wow. Yeah, you can't get me.
Yeah, where did that come from?
Wait, guys! This is amazing. This is so cool. Why am I bigger? Oh, I have my knee. Wow, that is amazing.
I got you.
Like, there's like a hole right there. Yeah. Let's find it out. Okay, yeah. Whoa! Okay, like a you like that. Oh, it's not that hard. It's just easier. Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Yeah. This is Matthew! Look at I made it. This is Matthew! You want help? You want help? Where are these bugs? Right down into the water. Oh, slide! Go in this slide! Wait, go on that slide! Go on my slide! Is it right here? Right here! Can you take a picture? Let me take a picture! What are you doing? I'm gonna launch myself off this.
So underneath the rock seems like it's this kind of greenish grayish color, but that's just kind of dirt and lichen that's going on. It's the true color of it. Ready? Watch this.
It's
more like
it's
this.
like a peach. I love it.
Isn't that neat? And so if you want to take one glove off and rub this, you can feel it feels like sandpaper almost. Yeah. So this is sandstone, and it's not a strong rock. It wears down easily. So you can imagine if water was rushing past through the gorge, that it would carve it out.
And this is really cool now because you can see this is like the exact same.
Yeah.
And it would think it would break. It might have not come together again though.
Well, sandstone formed when there was sand from, say, an ocean bottom. But then it was under a lot of pressure, and that's how it transformed into rock long ago. But now, the wind and water will make it break down back into sand.
So do you know how long it takes? I found the cake.
Some have like
Oh, you said this was born.
I saw like big
sort of animals, but I don't know where. Mama. Whoa! This is magic. I'm pretty sure. I found my spider.
Hey guys, run down.
Okay, slide down. Ready. This is good. There you go. Mama, that's my bed. Mama, that's my
without water dripping down. But the water is kind of seeping into the soil a little bit. That's up on top. And then kind of leaking down this way. Because water always flows in which direction?
down.
Downhill, right? So if there's a slope this way, that water will form. And then you can see some little icicles up there.
Yeah, there's small.
If it's the right conditions, some will freeze as it's dripping and start to form icicles. Yeah, so the water is coming out from melting snow. What?
Wouldn't it have to be fast in order to like freeze?
Well, if the water moved too fast, it might not freeze unless it was very cold. When the icicles form, because sometimes we come here, there's not much icicles at all. So it has to be kind of the right conditions of it melting at the
Closely, maybe find a grouping of them. And let's see if I can find one here.
Oh, I saw it. Wait, I can see a bug.
This one looks like it could be one here.
I see one over here.
So just find a bunch of black stuff.
Where did he go now?
See if any of them move.
Oh, there's one. Oh, it
I see one
jumped.
right there. Look, closer.
Oh, yeah.
Jump.
Here's one.
Right there.
Oh, one just jumped right there. There's one right here and one right here.
I can't see,
There's
guys.
one right there.
Way too crowded.
Just look on the...
I saw it.
here?
My dreams are so... Oh my gosh, that! And Mr. Dan, we saw one.
Aw.
My snowman.
There's a spot for you. So I'd like everyone to keep their hands still. You can put them on your lap, or you can hold your hands behind your back. We're just watching and listening right now.
I feel like they're bugs.
So there were branches that we looked at earlier today that had buds, right? Do you remember seeing the buds on the branches? And that meant that that branch was going to come back to life in the spring and was going to make new leaves and was going to continue living. But if I look at these branches, look right here where my hands are. I know that guys are going up there, but I want you to look here. Look at these branches. Does anyone see any buds? No. These branches are dead. Not coming back to life in the spring or the summer or any other time ever. They are dead and done.
They're in heaven.
So does that mean that this plant is going to then go extinct? No. Some plants don't come back in a new spring. They have a different way of that plant living on from year to year. Raise your hand if you think you know what that different way is. It's not coming back to life in the spring from the same old branch. I have an idea. What's your idea?
Seeds?
Oh, raise your hand if you've heard of seeds before. Everybody, right? And what grows from new seeds? New plants. So this branch isn't going to come back to life. It has a different way of surviving. Look at these. This is a shriveled up berry. And what do you think's going to be inside that berry? Anytime you've ever eaten a berry, what's inside of it? Seeds. Should we see if we can find these seeds? Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard and dried out. Do you have your, we'll let Mr. Williams try with his knife. We'll look at these seeds instead. So all the plants have different kinds of seeds. This plant, look right here, does not have a berry, but inside of here, it still may have some seeds. So I'm going to peek inside and see if I can get the seed to come out. And then inside of here, oh, this one's the easiest to see. Inside of here, there it is. Get away all the schmutz. Ready to see the seed from this one? I'll pass it around right so you can see it. Right, there it is. I'll pass it around. You see how small it is? It's really small, but this plant right here, this is actually a vine. Do you see the vine curling around the branch? Yeah. That's the seed that will grow that vine.
Tiny seed. Can we plant it?
Yeah, we can, sure. This is the
I got a big one. So when I was like in kindergarten, we went
different kinds of bugs that were under the bark. Because the living part of the tree, the part that most bugs live in or overwinter in, is right under the bark. And when the eggs of a bug hatch, the little larvae build little artwork things or trails. So as we're crossing over, you can see some of their artwork here. And you've heard of, what's the killer of trees right now?
emerald ash borer.
The emerald ash borer, that's why they kill that's how they kill the tree. They burrow all around the tree, and that's like cutting off your blood. What's the name of tree blood called? Sap, yeah. So the sap has to go all the way up from the roots, like we talked about, and help make the tree.
I brought a rod in my backpack. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I do. I was going to ask this too. Oh, thank you. My dad dropped you off at the room. Yeah, you know it. I'm going to go over. Nobody touch my snowman. Look, see, you just got to go like this.
Because you see there's a lot of pine trees that stay green, but there's a lot of trees that lose their leaves and turn colors in spring. Yeah.
I live like 30 seconds away from this lake.
Cool. I live close by too. It's a wonderful place to come. This is part of Mirror Lake State Park, so you can come here with your families and show them all the icicles. Okay, if you're over.
There you go.
Everybody watch out!
There's a big rock, so I'll stand guard over the rock. You gotta go on this side of me. I don't think all of them will be able to get up there, but I think that's a boundary about not traveling Go on this side of me, because there's a rock right here, which you almost smashed your face on. Go on this side of me, there's a rock here, so you have to go on this side.
Nobody's over there.
You better go, Taylor.
I landed on the lake. That's what happened to me. You landed on the lake. You gotta jump.
Last trip down. Alex. Hey, hold it. Wait.
Snowball! Ready? I almost had to fall the image on Luton Lake. Everyone else was fine, but not me. No, I landed at Loot Lake, and I almost had to fall.
Everyone's going to get a turn, so you're welcome to just hang out in this yard. It's really icy.
I hope it don't break a bone.
Look at that. This probably broke.
Might need to crawl.
It looks like an engine.
Really slippy. I saw somebody have ice cream on the Good move.
I don't know if I was going to go right. I don't know if Will you stay down there? Zoom down. To go.
Nice job.
Yep. I won't get a turn up there.
You will. Okay, Lacey, I want you to carefully try to come down.
Why did Sarah not go for the last group?
Because Lacey took a little longer to get up. We don't want to have too many kids up there at once.
Can we go down this time, William?
You're not sliding down. You're trying to come down careful and slow.
Oh, no.
You okay, Eloise? Yeah. Good deal.
None. I thought you were coming.
I think it's getting slippery here.
Because he's our last one.
Ellery's gonna give it a shot.
Ellery?
Huh?
No, Ellery's not on this one.
Did I give it?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, the wrong kid, wrong name.
It's okay.